It's what we call a chemical key to life. The more melanin you have, the more civilized you are. The more melanin you have, the more psychic you are. The more melanin you have, the more...
What it do? It's your boy Jay and we gonna be talking about why you shouldn't be cutting your hair, why you need to stop cutting your hair, specifically for, carbonated people, the melanated people, the so-called black people, you know what I'm saying? Why we need to stop cutting our hair. Not why we should stop maintaining it. The big difference. If you're getting a line up, a little shape up, you know what I'm saying? And, all that, then yeah. But I'm just talking about, like, as a whole with your hair, why you should stop cutting it. So let's get into it. For one, let me just say I love my hair. I personally love it. And it's been a wild journey having my locks and everything. People been commenting on my locks even before I had this channel. I know y'all have commented on my locks, said they was nice and everything, give y'all comments and everything. I appreciate that. And I've started growing my sides out and everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give an update on that a little soon because I don't want to keep making the same video on just me having the same set. I mean, I just need y'all to see the significant growth on my sides. That's basically what I'm saying. But long story short, I started growing my sides out, and people would ask why I just didn't cut the high top off and just started over completely. I'm gonna explain throughout this video why I didn't cut my hair and why you shouldn't be cutting your hair really in general. Cause I wasn't folding for cutting my hair. I was just like, no, I gotta thug it through. My hair long enough, you barely see the sides. You can see it a little bit, but I'm just dealing with it for the most part. But why you should stop cutting your hair is because it's an extension for my car, and I'm really, and ain't no disrespect to anybody else, but I'm speaking specifically to my carbonated / melanated people, or you want to call it black people. I try to refer away from not saying that, but for our hair, you got to understand and just in general, but specifically for us, our hair is literally an extension of our nervous system. Your brain is in your head, right? What stems directly from your head? Your hair. So your hair stems directly from your brain, where most of your decisions, like one of the main tools that your body uses for you to be doing what you do every day, you know what I'm saying? So it stems directly from your nervous system. So why wouldn't you think it was a part of you? So people say the hair is dead and everything. It's not dead. It's far from dead. It's actually very alive. See, what y'all don't know, understand is hair like this, especially locks, are antennas because they stem directly from your nervous system. It stems directly from your brain, and it transmits and receives information in your immediate environment. So basically, here's some evidence of this. A long time ago, you know what I'm saying, you had the military, the U.S. military, they was trying to recruit, natives for their remarkable hunting abilities. And, they did their little experiment with them, they hunt good. And the natives, or the Indians, or wherever you want to go by, because there's a lot of names and a lot of terminologies to call them by. But at the end of the day, we use the original ones. But they had their hair long for a reason, because they knew this. And when their hair got cut in the military, their skills dipped it dipped dramatically, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like muscle memory with your locks. It holds a lot of memory, you know what I'm saying? And it's probably hard for y'all to believe, but I mean, let's be real. You have a device that can call someone from across the other planet with no wires attached to it. So how hard would it be to believe this? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they skills dipped immediately because they understood that, hey, you take their hair away, they skills go down, everything goes down. What you need to understand is that a lot of knowledge come with these. And it's actually two paths, well, maybe one more than two paths, but it's different paths when you get locks. It can be for the better of you or for the worse of you. Right now, the media will try to depict locks as, such a terrible thing. They're going to depict them as only game bangers and all these other derogatory terms they call us, bad, to put a bad image on locks. They ain't going to show you what they really were and where they came from. They ain't going to show you the pharaohs that wore their hair like this. They ain't gonna show you the original people who wore their hair like this and why did they wear their hair like this. More evidence is that, let's take the Rastafarians for example. People like, let's just use Bob Marley because that's gonna be the first thing that comes in your head. I already know that for a fact. Now, let's take Bob Marley for example. He was so committed to just living his life and just having enlightenment in his life. I mean, just off his character. And anytime you see a Rastafarian and how their hair is, you automatically know their character. You know, not completely, but you know what's their motives. You know how they stepping pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If I see someone with that type of hair, I'm like, most of the time I know how they stepping. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before in not my last video, in the video I made about this before, about locks. It's an identity, bro. It's an identity. It's an identity. This is why back then they had to call them dreads, because they dreaded the people who wore this hair, because they knew what type of energy it was coming on. They knew how they was coming, and they dreaded that. So you got to really understand that you shouldn't be cutting your hair. It's like cutting apart your nervous system. Yeah, you ain't gonna feel it, but it's like, it changes you. Locks changes you. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you this. And you can ask anybody that got locks, that had locks long enough, at least. Because I've had my locks for 4 years, and I can say I've actually changed so many times through this experience. You know, it's crazy. And I can say I'm continuing to evolve. Like, there's so many things. I can tell you everything I be learning every year. Not just as a human, not just having this human experience evolving, but just because I had my locks. Ever since I had my locks, I've been reflecting back on my life more like, yeah, I remember some situations where I thought I was right and I was completely wrong. I really think about that a lot. It just, you know, this is what locks actually does to you. It's a spiritual thing, yes. And people be like, it ain't no spiritual thing, that's bullshit and all this and that. Man, bro, you really just got to look at the bigger picture. You gotta look at the bigger picture with locks. You gotta understand that it literally stems from your nervous system. And not even that, hold up, not even that, just our hair in general. You gotta have some type of ether on you. And by the way, ether is the Nubian term for our hair pretty much. Because what people fail to understand, my bad, y'all. What people fail to understand is that our hair is so versatile and that it's a very important part of us. Specifically locks, but it could be braids, it could be the afro, and it could be any other crazy style. There's so many other crazy styles and versatile styles that we can do with our hair. You know what I'm saying? That we could do with our hair. It's so crazy. Like, y'all really got to understand that our hair is very important to our spirituality. It's very important to our identity. It's very important to us in general, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. You watch a movie and you see a man with just a super long beard or goatee. You know, he'll be stroking it like this and shit, and he'll be, just chilling there. You automatically think he wise, or he just know how to whoop some ass, because that's the knowledge that comes with that. You just, you know what I'm saying? When you see let's say if you see a man with locks, maybe longer than mine, all the way to his back, braided up and everything, just look clean and fresh and everything, you're going to automatically assume that he got his shit together. Oh yeah, he got a good credit score, he got a car, he got his own place, he got shit going for him. It's all about that. It's just that. You know what I'm saying? You should see where I'm going with this. It's just that. And so you got to understand why it's important that we have our hair. And if you don't think your hair is important, let's look at, and this is the anime theory. It's a popular one too, but I agree with it. It's a theory that a lot of hair in anime is a depiction of our hair. And I believe it. Let's take Dragon Ball Z for example, or just Dragon Ball in general. No disrespect to the white people or any other people, but just most of the time, I'm just say this. When it comes to so-called black people, our hair is the most likely hair to do that type of stuff you see in Dragon Ball Z and other anime. Because just look at it. And I'm gonna put some images up for y'all. Now, you see these images of Goku, Broly, Gohan, and all of them. And I'm put the credits to the artist, because you know I still no art or anything. I didn't make it nothing. So shout out to whoever made this. I'm just put it right there. But if you was talking about if these characters are real in real life, oh, this is as close as they finna look, without a fucking doubt. Without a fucking doubt, this is as close as they finna look, bro. I like the Brawley one too. I especially like the Brawley one. Like, without a doubt, you look at their hair, it's just like, bro, it's literally a depiction of our hair, bro. Like, legit is a depiction of our hair. Like, you can, because I remember I watched that I can't remember what movie it was. It was a Dragon Ball movie with some man playing it. He didn't look like Goku. The hair didn't look like his. But what y'all gotta understand is our hair fits the descriptions of most of these anime characters, because our hair is the only hair that can do that type of shit. You feel me? We could do a lot of versatile shit with our hair. And that's why I was kind of just upset on why I only had to have a low cut as a kid. A lot of black kids have to go through that as a kid. They have to have a low cut and shit as a kid going to school. Like, no, you gotta look professional and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look professional and all that crazy shit. But it took me, let's see, how old was I in freshman year? Because in freshman year, long story short, y'all, I told this in one of my videos before. Long story short, in freshman year, my parents made me cut my hair when I was growing my box out and everything. And it was a low cut in freshman year, one of the worst years of my fucking life. And I'm like, fuck. I'm never cutting. After that year, I made a commitment to myself that I'm never cutting my hair again. I don't care what nobody says. I'm never cutting my hair again, bro. Because I'm like, I'm in high school. That's the last time y'all making me cut my hair, and if I ever cut my hair, it's gonna be my decision, in which I'm not going to cut my hair. So what was crazy was, after freshman year of me cutting my hair low, I decided to grow my hair out for most of the year in my sophomore year. And then like towards like maybe 3-4 months towards the end of that school year, I twisted my hair up, tried to lock it. And this is why it's been like, wait, let's see. It's been about 4 years. Damn, it may be 5 years. I may have been counting wrong, y'all. But the reason why I don't look super long for 4 or 5 years is because I started when I didn't have that much hair. Remember, in freshman year, I just had my hair cut low. And then as soon as that next year and a half, I twisted my hair again. So I started when I didn't have much hair on my head. I didn't start with an afro for my locks. So yeah, it's been like a couple years with my locks, only because I started when I should have waited a little sooner. But I don't regret it. I love my hair. But anyway, when I was getting locks, my mom knew the truth, but she just wanted me to look professional. That way I can, get better opportunities in life. But my dad, he just didn't understand locks, and he never liked them. And it took me 15, 16 years to actually have him agree on that, because I told him it's our ancestral right to have our hair like this. And there's more to this hair than what the media showed you, bro. Like, again, that goes into you studying your history. This is a big part of your history, G. Like, look at this. This is a big part of your history. This is a big part of your history, man. Like, come on. And, next day, as soon as I explain that to him, next day he sees something on the news. He see it's sad that it took him to see this from that she agreed to it, but he's seen like a politician or whatever, or just an important man on the news with his hair locked up and braided, and it kind of like hit him like, oh, okay, we'll rock with it, just maintain it and shit. And I'm like, all right, and since then I've been continuing to tell my dad, like, hey, I can give you a whole, if you want to do this school style, I can give you a whole 10-page essay on why locks is important and why you need to actually understand them. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, I can. But he somewhat gets it now. But for real, like, real talk, man. Like, you gotta understand that it's just your culture to have this hair. It's my culture to have this hair. I love my hair. And really, you gotta understand, they know what your hair can do. You feel me? It makes, the longer your hair gets, for my carbonated people, the more wiser you're gonna get, the more intelligent you're gonna get, the more stronger you're gonna get. Like, it ain't a myth, it's the truth. This is why they don't want you growing your hair out. This is why some jobs require you to cut your hair. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, truly understand the truth and the power to your hair. Understand, or I still should have been saying ether, but y'all get what I'm saying. But it's really called ether. But you gotta understand that this ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, man. Your hair, you gotta love your hair too, because if you say your hair ugly, you know it's gonna be ugly. Me personally, I love my hair, and I might dye it before the year over with. I haven't dyed my shit in like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I want to dye it again just to get a retouch on it. I wanted to just grow the dye out and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I might want to re-dye it and everything. But yeah, man, you got to understand, you got to just love yourself and love your hair. You got to understand the truth on it and study more. And I'm going to be talking about more about this on this channel too. But you got to, and this is why you know I love my hair. I shake my hair before every video start out. All I do YouTube is jaysotaboo. Fuck you mean, bro? I love my hair. Like, real talk. But yeah, man, this is like, this isn't really half the shit you're supposed to know about your hair. I'm just talking about hair in general, but specifically locks. Like, understand and understand the truth on this shit. Understand that your oppressors to this day want to take your power away, and they cutting your hair as part of that power. Now, if you cut your hair, that's cool, but just do it on your accords. Me personally, I'm not cutting my hair. I'm not gonna let it grow to my ass. I'll get a little trim and something every now and then, but this is like my culture. This is what it is for me, right here. Like, these locks are a part of my identity. Even though I identify as a multi-dimensional being, I have a soul and I'm not this body, but this avatar represents me while I'm here, and these locks represent my identity while I'm here. You feel me? A lot of people nowadays will see ignorance when you wear this hair and just, oh, it's filthy and that type of shit. I see intelligence and integrity as long as you know, move on that type of energy when you have this hair, you know. But that's the video, y'all. I could touch on some more about how anime depicts our hair and shit, but I didn't want to make the video that long. But long story short, embrace your hair and all that. Pretty much everything I talked about in this video. Also, make sure you follow your boy. Man, look, I got more subscribers than followers on IG. Run up the followers on IG for me real quick. IG is at jaysotaboo. There is no spaces or anything. It's gonna be, you're gonna see the obvious picture of me. It's gonna say my stuff got hacked before and all that. You gonna know it's me. You know what I'm saying? Because long story short, made a video on that. My shit got hacked before, and I had like damn near 1,000 on there, about 800, close to 1,000. But I'm like, I'm not finna. And then buddy tried to hit me up saying, "Oh, you got to pay for your shit." I'm not finna pay for shit. I'm just gonna make my shit back. So yeah, run up the love and run up the followers on IG for me real quick, cause I got more subs than followers. But yeah, run that up for me real quick. And we finna be releasing, and also on this channel, we finna be releasing more and more content as the year comes to an end. You know what I'm saying? Because what was I finna say? Shit, keep forgetting what I'm finna say. But as the year comes to an end, man, understand that I'm gonna be releasing more videos. I might release a video on me getting my hair, of me dyeing my hair again. If I do that, I might release a birthday vlog. I'm not even sure what I'm finna do for my birthday, but I'm finna be 21, so I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? You know, finna release a vlog on that. I might do that. I might release a vlog on when I go to Texas in another month or so, because, you know, my family got us scheduled to go to Texas for like a family trip for Christmas and shit. So, you know, we got that scheduled, and, you know, just whatever else I can pull out there. For next year, I'm gonna be releasing more videos and all that. Obviously have better equipment. I mean, for now the camera's gonna do because I got an iPhone 14, and but I need like a mic and all that other shit. I'm gonna try to release some game. I might try to release some gameplay before the year over with. I tried to do it for God of War Ragnarok, but I just don't got the equipment for it. But I'm gonna find a way. But that's it, y'all. Remember to keep your vibration up. We still got plenty of things to talk about on this channel, and also suggest what other videos you want me to make, whether it be about locks or just anything else. Go ahead and comment right down what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Just let your boy know. Just let your boy know. I talk back, I comment back. So, you know, just let your boy know. But anyways, that's the video, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And above all, treat others the way you want to be treated. Sometimes you got to treat them how they treat you, but treat people how you want to be treated. Raise your vibration and just be you. Peace out.